Right now, we're 2 weeks out. We'll open 2 weeks from today. If we look at the amount of space being taken by our exhibitors, this will be the largest show since the recession hit in '08. Basically, we're sold out again in the Anaheim Convention Center. I think we had just over 96,000 registered attendees this year. There's a good chance we'll be around 100 this year, just up 2 or 3%. Our interest is always in making sure we've got the right people there. So for us, it's always hopefully been about quality over quantity, but we seem to be getting both lately, which is a good thing. What I'm excited about in the show especially is the 256 brand new companies exhibiting about 650 new brands. So I just look at that as the health of the ecosystem. Are we coming up with new things? Are new products and technologies being introduced? And it sure seems like there are. So they'll be joining almost 5,000 other brands of music and sound products being exhibited by 1,500 separate exhibits. The sessions will continue with NAMM University teaching the MI side to elevate the entire craft of music retail. The Hot Zone, hands-on training, which is the education track for the live sound, event technology, recording, house of worship. We're trying to provide real value for those guests who are coming from around the world. And then the Idea Center sessions, which are on the show floor, generally in the 20, 25-minute range, really good common sense ideas for all. They can swing by an Idea Center session while they're on the show floor. The show is basically reflecting where the industry is. I think we grew somewhere in the neighborhood globally about 3.7% last year, still making up ground from the Great Recession, and where the global sales aren't quite back to where they were pre-recession, but each year inching back up to where, maybe by 13 or 14, we will be back to where we were in '07 or so, which was the global high water mark. New things at the show this year. For those of you who have been there before, you'll recognize that you would go into the lobby and then badge and ID checks would occur before you went into the show floor. That is now being moved. The perimeter is now the glass walls. So once you're inside the glass wall in the convention center, that entire 1.2 million square feet of exhibit space become one environment, and you move freely between all the halls, all the floors. All the doors will be opened up to the halls, so you'll just see one large environment, and also gives us a lot more access to use the lobby for other events and exhibits. So it's given us more space, making it easier on people to move freely around once they're in. So that's a new area. We'll just have to make sure that it's smooth at the doors. There's still many entrances, but the new perimeter is the glass wall. Another new thing is the opening of the Grand Plaza. The whole area between the Marriott and the Hilton hotels is now turned into a park. It used to be a road, now it's a park. It's a $20 million expansion from the city of Anaheim. They're going to dedicate it and open it up at our show, the Thursday morning of the show, and there'll be a series of events throughout the weekend. This is the first year we'll be using it, so we're experimenting with how to best use it. The first night on the main stage in the Grand Plaza, Tower of Power will be playing, and that's how we'll open up with kind of a little block party outside the opening night of the show. Because of moving everything out from the lobby, another new thing is that registration will be in the Hilton and the Marriott. So all the registration is going to be done in those two hotels, and that'll be something new for our members. Where the new year will be, people come to NAMM and are optimistic. It's January. We keep thinking this year it's got to be the year it recovers. This is the year it's going to get better. We remain hopeful. This is going into maybe year 5, where there's been some real struggle with the economic conditions around the world. We're still seeing it in Japan. We're seeing it in Europe, United States. We're hopefully on a better track going forward. And that the more musical world, in my opinion, will always be a better world, a safer world, and a better place to live.